Mansion 2 might be a sequel, but it's one that shows Nintendo at its inventive best. Known as Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon in the US, it swirls explorative puzzling together with ghost hunting in sprawling, spooky manners stuffed to the crumbling rafters with spectres, secrets, and hidden cash. It's a lovably comedic, surprisingly varied adventure that wins over your heart with its playful characterization and your mind with its intelligent, challenging nature. You might remember the creepily childlike Professor E. Gadd from the original Luigi's Mansion. He's spent the last 12 years as a paranormal researcher, but his subjects go a bit mental when the Dark Moon is shattered, and Gadd calls upon his old friend Luigi to restore order. Hapless, burbling, reluctantly heroic Luigi is the perfect star for this slapstick spooky adventure. It's the small details that really bring him to life. His bumbling run, his perpetual cowering, the way he hums nervously along with the theme music. The ghosts exude personality too in their movement, their quirky behaviour, and their reactions to Luigi's presence. Peering through windows and cracks in the walls, you can spy on them cackling gleefully as they run amok. There is huge animation talent on display here. Luigi's Mansion 2 is faultlessly presented, with exceptional attention to detail. The mansions are like living dioramas, with tiny anomalous details drawing your eye to potential secrets. Like Super Mario 3D Land, it's one of the few 3DS games that's really been designed for the 3D effect, and pushing the slider up draws you deeper into its miniature world. If you're looking for the true star of Luigi's Mansion 2, though, it has to be the mansions themselves.
Oh boy.
They are capacious, mysterious, and eerie, stuffed with secrets, trapdoors, and illusions. Safes, vents, and strange contraptions release spiralling cascades of green notes and sparkling coins to suck into Luigi's vacuum. Each mansion has its own visual signature, and over the course of all 5, puzzles are almost never reused. It feels continually fresh and inventive. Luigi has just 2 tools, a flashlight with a dark light attachment that reveals illusions and hidden objects, and a poltergust vacuum. The amount that Luigi's Mansion 2 manages to do with these 2 things is astonishing. They are continually applied in new contexts. Ghosts must be stunned with the flashlight before being sucked into the Poltergust 5000, paddling desperately at the air as they go. Special ghosts like Trixie Boos must be revealed with the dark light first before being stuffed into the vacuum. New ghosts regularly appear to keep things fresh, but it's the enjoyable physicality of hoovering them up that keeps things entertaining from beginning to end. Each mansion ends in a boss fight that usually combines ghost busting with puzzling. The multiplayer mostly focuses on this ghost hunting combat, sending you into a randomised mansion in a group to clear it out floor by floor, hunt invisible ghost dogs, or race to find a hatch to the next level. It's good fun, but always balanced for 4 players, so playing with fewer is a stiff challenge. It's out with combat that the game is most interesting. Luigi's Mansion is the closest Nintendo has ever come to creating a point-and-click adventure. Wandering around the mansions, turning the poltergust nozzle on anything and everything that stands out in the hopes of finding something secret also eases the frustration when you're stuck or lost. And I got stuck a good few times. Luigi's Mansion 2's challenging, intelligent nature is a very pleasant surprise. It also has some of the most fiendish hidden collectibles I've ever come across. Even combing every inch of the mansions for gems, hidden rooms and secret ghosts, I barely found half of them first time through. The only thing that drew me out of the game from time to time was the mission structure, which feels forced and unnecessary. Instead of leaving you to explore the mansions at leisure, Luigi's Mansion 2 divides them up into levels, with Luigi pixel-shifted in and out in between. It allows for one-off twists to familiar mansions, but it also disturbs the immersion when you're dragged back to the bunker on the cusp of a new discovery.
Hello?
EGAD also calls you up every 5 minutes like an anxious boyfriend to offer guidance, especially in the first 2 mansions. There's nothing like a cheesy ringtone to puncture that spooky ambiance. Though Luigi's Mansion 2 is impressively inventive most of the time, there are 1 or 2 gimmicks that are overused. The first time a cute little polterpup steals something from you and leads you on a merry chase through an entire mansion, it's unexpected and entertaining. The third time, not so much. Some parts of the game also rely heavily on the 3DS's motion-sensing gyroscope, so good luck playing that on a train. Nintendo hasn't made an adventure game like this in a very long time. It's one of the 3DS's best games, and though I sometimes wish that it would leave me alone to explore more at my own pace, otherwise it's difficult to fault something this detailed, absorbing, and masterfully made. For everything else on Luigi's Mansion 2, stay with us on IGN.